आज के इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं एक सिंपल येट इफेक्टिव स्ट्रैटेजी की, जिसकी मदद से वी आर मेकिंग मोर देन 5 लाख रुपीज पर मंथ, और वो भी सिर्फ एक क्लाइंट की हेल्प से। यस, यू हर्ड दैट राइट। Just one client is paying us more than 5 lakh rupees every single month just for running his Facebook ads. And the best part, जो भी हम उसके ads run कर रहे हैं, it's all done through a simple and very basic Facebook lead form. Now आप लोगों ने Facebook lead form के बारे में तो सुना ही होगा. Some of your clients must be complaining lead quality of these Facebook lead forms, and I know it's very bad. So in this video, we are going to talk about some of these strategies and some of these tactics which is helping me generate high quality leads just using simple Facebook lead form for our clients. And आप भी same strategy को follow कर सकते हो. If you're someone जो कि खुद Facebook lead form use करता है, you can just follow these simple strategies and आप भी अपने Facebook lead form के results को improve कर सकते हो. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. So this is the Facebook lead form that I was talking about. All right, now you see I have added 2 questions. Right, and you can ask, okay, these questions, I mean we can also add these questions, correct, but सबसे important चीज़ यहाँ पे ये है कि these are conditional. अगर कोई इसमें से no select करता है, that means their answers won't go through. If they are selecting something which is not a qualifying criteria, so let's say what's your average electricity bill, if it's less than $100, we are going to reject their application. They won't be able to submit that lead form. And this single strategy is helping us improve the lead quality by at least 10 to 20%. Okay, now let's see our basic questions. Okay, so these are the questions that we are asking. It's nothing crazy. Set up full name, email, phone number, street address, and zip code. Once you have filtered out all your unqualified candidates and only the qualified candidates are passing through, you can just ask their basic information details like full name, email, phone number, street address, and zip code. आप इतने सारे questions पूछ के I think you should be all set. You don't have to ask anything else. You can just set up your privacy policy, and then you can set up a callback. If someone wants, they can call back your leads. On the last page, आप जो है एक message डाल सकते हैं just like this. Our experts will call you shortly. If you want to connect right away, please click the blue button, and you can just add their phone number of your client. So if a customer wants, they can call back. Okay. And now this is how you can create your own lead form. So all you have to do is just click on create form, choose a suitable name for your lead form, and you just have to upload the intro. You don't have to write too much, just keep it straightforward. Isko simple rakhein and very basic. Okay, now questions, you can add your questions. You can add your questions. Okay, now you can go ahead and choose this conditional questions. This will allow you to disqualify all the uninterested prospects who wants to fill your form. This simple trick can eliminate 10 to 20% of your bad leads, and it can help improve your campaign's performance by at least 20%. Once your form is set up, it's time to focus on targeting. You want to ensure your ads reach the right target audience. Okay, now to get the right audience, I have also made a video where you can build your own targeting tools. Go ahead and watch that video somewhere over there. In that video, you can exactly build your own tool, which is going to help you build your own custom target audience. Once your form is set up, it's time to focus on your targeting. It's very important that you only focus on the right audience. For example, अगर आप घर बेचना चाहते हो, you cannot sell homes to people who are less than 20, because chances are that they won't have enough money to buy that home. So these are also simple targeting tricks that you can use. So let's say if you're looking for homeowners, the average age of a homeowner in the United States is 33. So if you're running a campaign, what you can do is you can select audience, or you can, when you are selecting the age, so you can go ahead and select 33 plus. This will help you eliminate all the non-homeowners, and you will get most of qualified homeowners in your lead form. Now I have also made one video on how you can build your own ad targeting tool. You can go ahead and click that link over here. I think video will be somewhere over here on the top. Watch that video. I have explained entire process on how you can build your own custom tool, and you don't have to pay for any other software to get your own targeting tool. Now this is an example of one of my ad campaigns. You can see I keep most of the things broad because I want Facebook to help me as much as it can. Facebook has a really smart AI. Okay, once Facebook spends some money, it will know, okay, this is your audience size. So I let Facebook decide my audience and also choose, okay, which audience wants to interact with my ads. So मेरे लिए best होता है, I just like to choose Facebook decide. Now you can also keep it broad, or you can go ahead and build your own custom target audience using your own tool. This is where your location will come in place. Make sure that your location is relevant to your ads. If you only want leads from Texas, make sure that you only are targeting Texas. Facebook is wonderful when it comes to targeting specific locations. You can target by cities, by zip codes, by state, by counties. Talking about age, you can select up to 33 plus, 35 plus, even 27 plus. I choose 27 plus because I want my audience to have as many people as we can. Now gender is, you have to target all the genders. And detailed targeting, this is where you can just like go ahead and add your interest, behavior, and your demography. And you can add, so this is what I was talking about. You can go ahead and add your tool. You can go ahead and add your interest once you get that from the tool that I was talking about. Now language also plays a crucial role, right? So we also run Spanish ad campaigns in United States. There are a lot of Spanish speaking people, and we have clients who are looking for only specific Spanish ad campaigns. So what we do in that case, we only target Spanish speaking people, right? So now let's say, for an example, you are in India. Now you want to target people who speak English, who speak Hindi, who speak some other regional language. You can go ahead and do that. I think this helps identify your audience even better, and it will help Facebook learn and choose right audience for your ad campaign. Now let's talk about numbers, our tracking, our metrics. Okay, when you're running a lead form campaign, make sure that your budget is somewhere similar. So you see we are running at almost $70 per day, and some of the metrics that you have to be very careful with. Some of the metrics that is going to be very important is your result, first of all, because this is where you will identify how many leads you are generating, and also reach. Impression is basically the number of times your ad was shown on a screen. Now cost per lead is very important because this identifies how much you are spending to generate one lead. Cost per lead differs from campaign to campaign. In solar, we have different cost per leads. Sometimes it's 20, 25, even 30. Sometimes it's less than $10, right? So if you're running entire state, your lead cost should be less than $15. If you're running specific counties, zip codes, they can be in the range of 25, 30, or sometimes like it can go even higher to 45. So make sure that your cost per lead is relevant and also cheaper. You have to ensure that your cost per lead is as low as possible while keeping the lead quality as high as possible, and that's the only way to get more out of what you're spending. Now link clicks is also something that is very important. You can see how many people are clicking on your leads and how many of them have converted into lead. So you can calculate percentage of people clicking versus people filling out the form. There are some other metrics such as CPM, cost per 1,000 impression. This is a really good CPM in this case, which is lower than 30. This here is also a really good CPM, but in lead form campaigns, CPM is not the only metrics, or it's not a really important metrics. As you can see, we have $44 CPM while our lead cost is less than $9. CPC is basically cost per link click. So how much money we are spending to get one link click. Okay, so you see we have all the link clicks here. You see our CPC. That means 457 people have clicked on the link, and it is costing us $2.28 for them to click on the link. Same goes for this campaign, and this campaign. Lower the CPC, meaning more people are clicking on your link. So there is if you want to identify how your ads are performing, there is a good identifier. Okay, let's say you have a really good ad copy or really good headline, really good creative. So CPC is going to be very low in that case. Meaning if you have मतलब कि अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसा एड कैंपेन है जिसपे कि आपकी एड कॉपी या आपकी हेडलाइन या आपकी क्रिएटिव, if it's too good, that means people are clicking it more often and it will result in lower CPC. Lower CPC is always good for a campaign, and this is the metric that you can rely on, because if people are clicking on the link and it's costing you very less, that means chances are they might fill out the form. Okay, So CPC is very important, and I want you guys to keep a track of your CPC. Make sure that it's less than $2 in some cases, but if your campaign is bigger as this one, like you have generated more than 500 leads, 400 leads, it does not really matter if the lead cost is cheaper, and also you are getting good results. Now click-through rate is basically like, I think if it's more than 1%, I think that's a really good number, and you can just leave it as it is. Do this every 3 days. You have to make sure that you are analyzing these reports, and you are maybe like making report, making notes, or sending it to your client, or doing whatever. If you keep a close eye on these trending metrics, I think you will never run out of options ideas, because if your CPC is getting higher, you can always test out new ads. You can always bring it lower. If it's producing less result, you can just see, I mean, most of the time it's going to be CPC, CTR. Okay, sometimes CPM is important. If your CPC and CTR is looking good and your CPM is not, if your CPC and CTR is looking good and you're still not getting good results, that means there is something wrong with your lead form. Because we have had cases where we had really amazing CPC, we had amazing CTR, meaning people were clicking on our link, clicking on our ads, but they were not submitting the lead form. They were not submitting the lead form. So what we did is we changed the lead form, we made it simple, and we saw a huge improvement on our leads. How are you going to find suitable ads which is working or which might work for your campaign? Okay, so I have made a recent video. You can go ahead and check out one of my video where I have talked about how you can do your own research, how you can find winning ads, and how you can launch your winning ads, how you can go ahead and how you can look for, or how you can do some research using ads library or other tools. So you just go ahead and watch those videos. Links will be somewhere over there, and you should be able to identify a pattern, and you should be able to get some good ads. And once you combine all these tactics, I think you will have really good performance. It's not going to improve the performance of campaign by 100%, but it will definitely increase the lead flow, and also it will increase the quality of your leads. So let's say right now only 1 out of 10 leads are converting to appointments, right? Which is 10%, which is not bad. But if you're going to just test out these things, if you're going to just make some of these changes, it might improve by 20 to 30%, which is going to give you additional 2 or 3 appointments, which can help your clients book 2 or 3 more appointments out of those 10 leads, right? So always make sure that you have a good enough sample size, probably about 50 leads, to make any decision before turning off or turning on any other campaign or switching out the ads. That's how we set up our lead gen ad campaigns, and we've been doing this for the last 4 years. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, just simple old structure that we've been following. It's just like we are coming up with newer ideas and making changes little bit here and there, and that's all we've been doing. And this has kept our ad campaigns and our marketing agency alive for more than 3-4 years. I hope you can give it a try, and you can also test it out for yourself. Give it a try and test it out for yourself. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.